Welcome to this Mantium tutorial. In this tutorial, you're going to learn how to transform your HubSpot data with Mantium. At the end of this tutorial, you learn how to import data from HubSpot, create a data set in Mantium, apply transforms to this data set. So let's get to it. I'll navigate to the Mantium platform, and the first thing you want to do is connect to the HubSpot data. So you want to create a data source that will bring data from HubSpot over to Mantium. So to do so, click on add a data source. See, we have a number of data sources as shown, but we're working with the HubSpot data source. We have tutorials on a couple more, so click on HubSpot and that should give you this page. You want to choose an existing connector if you have one. I have one already, but I'll show you if you don't. So connect to HubSpot, and that will take you to a page where you grant Mantium access to your HubSpot data. The next thing is to provide a data source name. You can say my HubSpot data source. So my HubSpot data source, great. Click on save and test. That should create this page after the job is done, and you'd have access to create your data set. Now that that's done, see the data set we have a couple of columns right here: created at, updated at, address, company, country, email, first name, lead status, industry, life stage cycle, mobile phone, and phone. We have a couple of HubSpot data. So to apply transform on this, you want to navigate and create custom data set. So you can say my custom HubSpot data. Perfect. So, and notice Mantium actually recognizes where the data is coming from, my HubSpot data source. You can combine this with other data source or other data source that you've created by simply clicking on this and selecting that from a number of data sources that you have right here. See that I have a number of data sources as shown and custom data sets. But click on save for this tutorial. That will take us to a page where I can add transform, I can perform different transformation on the HubSpot data. Perfect. Now that the job is done, I can begin to add transform. We're going to work with a few examples right here, and you are welcome to try other transform based on your use case or what you are trying to achieve. I'll click on transform, and that would spin up the transform builder as shown, and you have a couple of options right here. For this example, we're going to use the coalesce columns. Coalesce columns coalesce one or more columns into a destination column. How does that work? And when are you supposed to use this transformation? So let's take a look at this example. See, we have mobile phone and phone. We have no information here, and we have one right here. We have information here and we have none right here. So you want to combine or coalesce both columns into one that would represent the phone number of this customer, and this transformation would help us do that. So let's apply this transformation. To do so, you need to just click on source column and add that. The source column is the mobile phone column. I can simply copy and paste. Mobile phone column, yeah, you can even select that. The destination is coalesced column. You want to add the second column that you should coalesce. So that's the phone column, and we can also search for it, phone column. What Mantium will do is we're going to coalesce these two columns into one, and which we can change the name of this to customer phone details. Okay, so let's try this. So we expect to get both columns into this coalesced column. Save and run transform. Job is successful. The job is done. You can check data sets. You can check all the way to the end. And let's take a look at what we started with. We had none here and we had phone. But notice we have customer phone details as just one phone number, which is just this. So we've been able to coalesce both columns, mobile phone and phone, all together. You can see this example as well. This is an example of how to transform your HubSpot data over in Mantium. Let's take a look at another example. This example, I'm going to delete this, and this example is combine columns. We're going to combine columns. Let's say we have first name and then you have last name as well, and you want to generate a full column, or you want to generate a full name column rather. So I'll change this to full underscore name, and then we're going to use the string template to combine both columns. Let's add first name, first underscore name, and give it column, and then you select one of the column variable, first name, and let's use comma, and let's add last underscore name, and you can add last name. Okay, yeah, last name. Now the string template is just providing a way to manipulate the text according to this pattern. So we want to have the first name, the original name here, the last name, then the original name here in the full name column. So save and run transform. Fantastic. So we have full name. If you open this, I'll navigate back to data set, and let's see what we can get. Yeah, so first name Maria, last name Johnson. So you can see these are sample examples, by the way. They are not real information. First name, last name are shown. Go back to transformation, see this full name, first name, last name. See, everything worked with this string template pattern. We have more transformations that you can apply to your HubSpot data set. Again, apply it with your use case or what you desire to achieve. Thank you for watching this tutorial. We've been able to achieve importing data sets from HubSpot into Mantium, creating a custom data set so that we can be able to apply transforms on this data set. If you need any guidance, scan this barcode to join us over at Discord, where I'll be available to answer any of your questions. Like this video, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.